Good morning. It is Monday, March 4th, 2024. Let's jump right into it. No way we can do this without talking about Bitcoin, right? Last week, I mentioned that the strength of Bitcoin um, was impressive, and it gave me indication last week that we can go higher because when it got into this selling zone, this heavy selling zone, and it was able to absorb sellers, it tells me that there are still more buyers than sellers. It is that simple. Okay, when it comes down to the dynamic of the market, you're always going to have sellers, right? How can you not have sellers if there's buyer, right? You need two sides always. So as long as there are more buyers than sellers, things go up, and vice versa. If there's more sellers than buyers, then things go down. It is simple market dynamic. Don't overthink about anything else. Sure, there's reason why there are more sellers or more buyers, depending on the situation. But what happened last week tell me that we can go high, and so far so good. Um, I'm still looking to trim up there, okay, in the 69-70 range. And if it can break out and go into escape velocity, as in mooning, it's, I'm always laugh when I hear the term mooning. It's so stupid, but whatever. That's the youth generation talk about uh, parabolic parabolic move. Okay, so for me, nothing has changed. If anything, I have moved my stop up into the 59 range instead of down here. Okay, so too much gain to protect, but yeah, it's let it ride. Okay, I think by the end of the week we can see a test of the all-time high. Um, might as well talk about Ethereum. It's in the zone. It's in the tough resistance zone, 3,500. Right? We are here. We're here. We are there. How far can this run? For Ethereum, I think the next area will be in the 4,000 range. If Bitcoin keep going higher, it will certainly drag up Ethereum. I don't have any trim order in right now until I see the equivalent of 4,000 ish. Okay, so yeah, it's crazy, but can this thing run to the all-time high, 4,900, 5,000? Anything is possible. Altcoin is going crazy, right? If you pay attention to altcoin from Cardano to Doge, you name it. Doge have as great as Bitcoin has performed. If you go over the past 2 months, Doge have done a lot better. The craziness in crypto, for those that pay attention, that's where the crazy money can be made. For those want to gamble, is into the crazy altcoin or garbage stuff that the younger generation like to trade. But yeah, those have more than double, more than double since Bitcoin got the ETF. So yeah, it's the madness has got there. All right, let's talk about something that I pay attention to. Intel. I think Intel is a buy here. Right? There is this resistance become support, and it's been riding that line. So if you want to take a flyer on a small amount of Intel, this might be the spot if it can hold. Okay, so no doubt it's a conversion of multiple technical analysis. All right, you get the 100 MA, you get the 20 MA, you get this long-term resistant trend that is support now. So yeah, worst case scenario, if you a little bit scared, do a 40-37 put spread, something like that. or if you don't mind owning the share outright, sell a 40 naked put. It might not be a lot of premium in that, but you see 40 right there is right there, right? So to me, a naked 40 for lunch money is not a bad idea. But if you want to throw in a few share here to take a flyer, that might not be a bad idea either. But Intel, yeah, looking decent. Looking decent. The other one that I was going to take a look at is ULTA. Okay, this thing has went pretty crazy the past since, of course, since the new year, since the last earning, where shrinkage is no longer the big headline like it did the previous 2 quarters or 3 quarters, right? So you have, but it has moved into the sell zone. Okay, it is. Can it go into 600? Yeah, but that if you have ULTA, that should be your exit up there. But I'm looking to perhaps, I'm tempted to do a bear spread, to be honest, because it is at the multi-year resistance. Okay, it's, yeah, this is all-time high here, all-time high. You can see the channel, right? You can see that trend 600, but it has been a significant move. Okay, significant move, and I don't think there's much left. You can even do a head and shoulder kind of thingy if you want, but no, I think if this thing give, as far as the low, right, let me go back to the daily chart. What I'm looking for is, of course, the 20 MA, right? One other thing I learned to be patient is you got to see if and when it get to the 20 MA and can it hold, because it's way ahead of the 20 MA right now. But on earning, it could be one of those earning where they have decent earning, decent guidance, but for whatever, because this run up was so much, you can see a big dump. It could be one of those where we can play aftermarket, buy the dip into this zone right here. For sure, the gap up, right? In this, so I'm watching. It's definitely on my watch list with earning coming up very shortly. So keep that in your radar, because it could be a good opportunity to trade after hour as far as selling on good news, because it ran up so much. But that's it for today. A quick one. Nothing else really jump out, but from what I can see in pre-market, look like we have a max 7 profit taking. Money is flowing into small cap and biotech. I see XBI is ramping up again, so we'll see. We'll see what kind of day we have today, but look like big money are flowing out of max 7 into small cap, and it's more speculative player. That's why crypto is going up, right? It's there is a flow of capital from one to another asset class. All right.